Your person is enduring a profound struggle in your absence, and this separation has thrown their life into chaos. The void left by your presence has made them feel intensely lonely, and they are grappling with a deep sense of loss that affects their everyday. Without you, everything feels fragmented and disorganized. The stability and comfort they once found have vanished, leaving them adrift in their thoughts and emotions. Each day, the weight of this separation grows heavier, and it has become harder for them to carry on with their usual routine. They miss you deeply, and the effect of your absence has shaken them to their core. In their mind, they perceive you as being very guarded and defensive towards them, and they understand the reasons behind it. They know you are weary, tired of the constant ups and downs, the uncertainty, and the emotional turmoil caused by their inconsistency. They can feel your frustration and exhaustion, and it hurts them to know that they are the source of your distress. Your defensive stance feels like a wall they are desperately trying to break through, yet they understand it has been erected out of self-protection, a shield to guard yourself from the pain their unpredictable actions have caused. They are fully aware that their behavior has driven you to this point, and they are filled with regret for allowing things to get this far. Every day, their thoughts are consumed by you. No matter how hard they try, they can't escape the constant thoughts of what went wrong, how things could have been different, and what they would do if given another chance. The weight of these thoughts often overwhelms them, leading to moments of deep sorrow where they find themselves crying over the fear of losing you forever. The thought that you might be moving on, exploring other possibilities, and no longer thinking about them fills them with dread. They worry that you are finding happiness elsewhere and that you may be starting to see a life without them as a real possibility, leaving them to wonder if you still need or want them in your life. Despite all the struggles, your person firmly believes in their heart that a happy and stable future with you is within reach. They are convinced that you two are meant to be together, that your connection is special, and that you complement each other in ways that make a lasting relationship not just possible, but something truly desirable. They envision a future where the two of you can create something meaningful, where the challenges you've faced can be overcome, and where the love between you can thrive. This belief is what keeps them holding on, even in moments of overwhelming doubt and fear. They are certain that the bond you share is unique, and they hold on to the hope that, despite everything, you will both find your way back to each other. However, your person is also deeply frustrated with themselves. They are tired of their own inability to express their true feelings for you in the real world. For too long, they have held back, afraid to show the full depth of their emotions, worried about being vulnerable, and hesitant to take the necessary steps to solidify your relationship. This self-imposed restraint has become a source of great internal conflict for them. They know that their reluctance to fully open up has contributed to the current state of your relationship, and they are angry with themselves for letting fear and doubt control their actions. They have noticed the silence between you, the lack of messages and calls, and it speaks volumes to them. It has not gone unnoticed, and it weighs heavily on them. They realize that your withdrawal is a sign that you are protecting yourself, perhaps even preparing to move on. The thought of you being with someone else, of you finding happiness without them, is something they can't bear. This fear has driven them to the edge, making them willing to take the risk they have been avoiding for so long. Your person is now considering initiating a conversation with you, despite the uncertainty and the potential risks involved. They know they must be the one to make the first move, to break the silence and open the door to communication again. The pain of being without you, combined with the fear of losing you to someone else, has become too overwhelming for them to bear. They are ready to take that leap of faith, to reach out to you and try to heal the relationship that means so much to them. By doing so, they hope to begin mending the wounds inflicted and rebuild the connection they cherish so deeply. I love you enough to embrace every part of who you are, without reservation or hesitation. I realize that I didn't fully acknowledge or accept you for who you truly are, and for that, I am deeply sorry. It was never my intention to deny the incredible person you are. You are not just amazing, you are a beautiful soul who radiates love and compassion. You deserve to be loved wholly and unconditionally, just as you are, without any need for change or alteration. My love for you is not conditional on any idea of perfection but is rooted in the very essence of who you are. I have always been captivated by your loving nature, by the way you approach life with such warmth and kindness. You have a way of making others feel seen and valued, and it's one of the many things that I adore about you. There is a gentleness in your spirit that I've come to cherish deeply, and I want you to know that my feelings for you run deep, far beyond the surface. I am committed to loving every aspect of you, including the parts that might be vulnerable or less polished. It's these parts that make you human and, in turn, make our relationship authentic and real. I must admit, though, that the journey of being vulnerable is something I still struggle with. Vulnerability doesn't come easy to me, it's a space that requires a lot of trust and courage. While I know it's necessary for our relationship to thrive, I also recognize that it's something I have to continuously work on. Being open and transparent in a relationship means exposing parts of myself that I've kept guarded for so long. Yet, I'm willing to take that step because I believe in us and in the strength of our bond. I'm aware that without vulnerability, there can be no true intimacy, and I want nothing more than for us to have a deep, meaningful connection that withstands the test of time. Lately, I find myself thinking about you constantly. It's as if everything around me reminds me of you, your presence, your voice, your laughter. I feel your energy surrounding me all the time, and it brings me a sense of comfort even when we're apart. However, over the past few days, I've noticed something different. There's been a shift, a transformation in your aura that I can't quite put into words. It's as if you've grown in ways I hadn't anticipated, and I can sense that you are evolving, perhaps in ways that are making you even more incredible than before. This change hasn't gone unnoticed, and it's made me reflect on how much I miss being close to you and how much I long to reconnect with you on a deeper level. I want to be honest, I miss you. I miss us. The time we've spent apart has been challenging, but I believe it was necessary. I'm grateful for this period of separation because it has allowed me to learn so much about myself, about you, and about the nature of our relationship. I've had the opportunity to grow spiritually, to delve into parts of myself that needed healing, and to gain a clearer understanding of what I want and need in a partnership. This journey has been filled with valuable lessons, and I believe it has been a crucial part of our individual growth. We needed this time apart to find ourselves, to learn, and to heal. But as much as I've grown during this time, I now feel that the time has come for us to reconcile. There's a strong sense within me that we are meant to come together again, to build something even stronger than before. I believe that everything we've been through has led us to this point, where we can finally reunite with a renewed sense of purpose and understanding. I don't want to rush things or force anything, but I do feel that we are ready to embark on the next chapter of our journey together. I want to reconnect with you, not just because I miss you, but because I believe we are meant to be in each other's lives in a profound and meaningful way. So here I am, expressing my deepest feelings to you, hoping that you feel the same way. I want us to come together, to embrace the changes and growth we've both experienced, and to move forward with a renewed sense of love and commitment. Our journey has not been easy, but it has been necessary. Now, I believe it's time for us to step into the future together, hand in hand, with love guiding our way. Expect a significant and positive shift in your relationship soon. Your partner is on the verge of making an unexpected offer that could change the course of your connection. This offer may come as a surprise, but it stems from deep reflection. Your partner has been quietly observing your social media, carefully noting your posts, likes, and even the comments you leave. This isn't just casual browsing, they are seriously contemplating how to bridge the gap between you two and find a way to get closer once again. Their actions are not merely motivated by curiosity or nostalgia, but by a deep desire to close a karmic cycle that has been playing out in your relationship. This cycle may have involved misunderstandings, unspoken feelings, or unresolved issues that have kept both of you from truly moving forward together. They feel that it's time to bring closure to these lingering issues and ensure that the past no longer holds either of you back. You may have noticed signs that your partner is reaching out to you, albeit indirectly. They might be sending you subtle messages through song lyrics that seem to speak directly to your situation, or even through shared memories that suddenly resurface. These signs are not coincidences, they are deliberate attempts to get your attention and communicate the feelings they find difficult to express directly. Music, in particular, has become their way of connecting with you on a deeper level, hoping that you will pick up on the emotions they are trying to convey. As your partner reflects on the relationship, they are undergoing a profound transformation. They are beginning to see the truth about your connection, understanding it in ways they never did before. This awakening has made them realize just how important you are in their life. Where they once may have taken your presence for granted, they now see you as irreplaceable, someone who has had a significant impact on their emotional and spiritual growth. However, with this realization comes regret. Your partner deeply regrets hiding their love from you, keeping their true feelings under wraps out of fear, pride, or uncertainty. They now see this decision to conceal their emotions as a grave mistake, one that has cost them dearly. Losing you, even temporarily, has been the hardest thing they've ever experienced. The pain of your absence has made them acutely aware of the injustice they did to you by not recognizing your worth when you were there for them, offering your love and support. This regret has become a powerful motivator for them. They are now fully committed to making amends and planning their return to your life in a way that is meaningful and lasting. They are not interested in a superficial reunion. They want to come back into your life completely, to rebuild the trust and connection that may have been damaged. To them, you are everything they have ever wanted or needed in a life partner. You embody the qualities they have always sought in a spouse: kindness, strength, compassion, and an unwavering presence that makes them feel grounded and loved. Your partner recognizes that you hold a uniquely strong place in their heart, one that no one else can fill. They cherish everything about you, from your smile to the way you handle challenges, from your sense of humor to your empathy. Yet, despite all the things they love about you, there is one thing that affects them the most: when you don't talk to them. Your silence, whether due to distance, misunderstanding, or unresolved issues, deeply affects them. It reminds them of the times they took your words for granted or failed to listen when it mattered most. Now, more than ever, your partner is determined to change that. They want to ensure that communication between you is open, honest, and filled with the love and understanding you both deserve. They are ready to step up to be the partner you need and to prove that their love for you is not just words, but a commitment to a shared future. In their heart, they know that you are the one they want to spend their life with, and they are willing to do whatever it takes to make that a reality. The person is experiencing a turbulent internal struggle as they feel a loss of control in the dynamic between you two. As they observe you living your life to the fullest, they sense a noticeable detachment, making them feel like they are no longer the center of your attention. This change in the relationship has caused them to feel worn out by the current state of things. In their moments of reflection, they long for a divine intervention to guide the connection between you. This desire comes not from despair, but from the depth of their love and admiration for you. They find themselves at a crossroads, contemplating when the right moment will be to reach out to you. A conscious decision is made to avoid acting impulsively this time, reflecting their growing self-awareness and desire for a more thoughtful approach to relationships. During this period of introspection, a powerful, sensual attraction to you arises, highlighting their sense of an unbreakable connection with you. This realization prompts a shift in their mindset, and practical considerations take precedence as they think about the necessary steps to restore the relationship. They now recognize that a more structured plan is essential, understanding that excuses or indecisiveness will no longer be acceptable. There is a sense that your patience has its limits, motivating them to take decisive action. The individual recognizes that the ambiguity in your relationship can no longer continue, and they expect a form of communication that is clear and surprising, marking a shift away from the uncertainties that have marked your past exchanges. A central concern for them is the realization that you no longer seem to trust them, with the lingering effects of past disappointments serving as a reminder that regaining your trust won't be easy. Your focus on these past letdowns has become an obstacle, influencing how their actions are perceived. They are now contemplating the importance of matching their words with their actions, understanding that their credibility is on the line. They know that rebuilding trust requires a break from past patterns, with a commitment to consistency and transparency moving forward. The person is fully aware that, at this point, you require more than just verbal promises. Your trust now hinges on tangible, meaningful actions. On their end, the emotional landscape is tumultuous. The period of stillness, marked by a lack of progress or resolution, has become increasingly uncomfortable and stressful. They are dealing with a profound sense of longing and yearning in your absence. The emotional void created by your perceived detachment is felt deeply in their daily life. At the heart of their emotions is a genuine, overwhelming sense of missing you. The desire to hear your voice has evolved into an aching need that demands fulfillment. In their eyes, you are not just a temporary presence but an essential part of their being, further reinforcing their belief that you are their true divine counterpart. In essence, they find themselves at a crucial turning point in your relationship. The recognition of the need for change, the longing for a deeper connection, and the acknowledgement of past shortcomings create a rich emotional complexity. As they navigate this intricate emotional landscape, the person faces the dual challenges of self-discovery and the desire to reconnect with you. While the path forward is unclear, the depth of their feelings and the sincerity of their desire for change act as guiding lights through the complexities of the relationship. Reflecting on the essence of your being, they are filled with admiration for the profound value you hold. Your journey toward grounding has not gone unnoticed, and they feel a deep sense of pride in your transformation. This serves as a beacon, inspiring them to embark on their own journey of self-discovery and intuitive awakening. This is a deeply emotional experience, one that has stirred a wide range of feelings within me. I feel an overwhelming need to share the depth of my emotions with you, as there is a well of thoughts and feelings in my heart waiting to be expressed. The desire to connect with you on a meaningful level is strong, yet I hesitate. I fear that my words might unintentionally hurt you, a fear that comes from the profound respect and care I have for you. I want to avoid causing any harm or starting a negative cycle, and so I find myself caught in a delicate balance between the longing to express myself and the fear of doing so in a way that might hurt you. Despite this inner struggle, the desire to open my heart to you remains unwavering. This sense of balance that now permeates my life is deeply connected to your presence. The newfound stability and security I feel are intricately linked to the influence you've had on my journey. This isn't a fleeting sentiment but a profound acknowledgement of the transformative power you hold in my life. I find myself in a vulnerable state, longing to share every aspect of my existence with you. The intimacy I seek is far more than physical, it's a desire for deep emotional closeness, a connection that transcends the surface. Your healing touch is a source of solace, and my yearning for it reflects the depth of my feelings. As I navigate these emotions, I am driven by a vision of creating a lasting legacy with you. This vision has firmly taken root, and I've devoted considerable time and effort to nurturing it. I hope you can sense the sincerity in my endeavors as I continue my inner work and quietly manifest our reunion. The stability and security I now experience are not just abstract ideas but tangible results of this internal journey, much of which I attribute to the profound impact you've had on my life. I ask for your patience as I navigate the complexities of this connection. My intentions are sincere, and I want to assure you that my presence remains steadfast. I haven't disappeared or distanced myself, rather, I am dedicating time and energy to nurture what I believe is a profound and meaningful connection. The sincerity of my commitment is reflected in the deliberate and thoughtful approach I am taking, highlighting the seriousness with which I view our bond. It's essential for you to understand that my dedication to this connection is unwavering. I am not here to play games or engage in superficial interactions. My investment in this relationship goes far beyond the surface, and I am devoted to cultivating a bond that transcends the ordinary. This commitment is born from introspection and a deep appreciation of the rarity of connections like ours, especially in a world that often gravitates toward the fleeting and casual. In a society where casual relationships are common, meeting someone with your values, ethics, and unwavering loyalty has been nothing short of remarkable. Before you, settling down was a concept I hadn't fully embraced, but now, I see it as a possibility enriched by the depth of our connection. I hadn't seriously considered the prospect of settling down, influenced by the prevailing mindset around me. However, meeting you has reshaped my perceptions and left me captivated by the idea of a serious commitment. Your values and ethics have become a guiding light, challenging the norms and offering a glimpse into the profound connection that is possible. As I reflect on this transformative journey, I am filled with gratitude for the role you've played in my life. Your influence has been a catalyst for positive change, evident in the newfound stability and security I now experience. I hope these words convey the depth of my feelings and the sincerity of my intentions. Trust in the authenticity of our connection, follow your heart, and let intuition guide us forward on this journey we are undertaking together.